Hello, I'm Naomi with Bell Stitches Pirates. This is not a cross-stitching video. This is a diamond painting haul video. And it is specifically related to my two HAED diamond painting conversions. I will be piecing this together into a single video. So right now I'm filming this September the 8th, but everything's arriving from multiple places. So first, what is it that I'm converting? I'm converting two pieces. The first is mini Orion Nebula. I'll put the name below. This is a NASA photo that Heaven and Earth Designs converted into cross stitch, and I decided that I really wanted some of the shine and sparkle in it that diamond painting would give it. So I picked the mini version because it's small enough to fit on a canvas reasonably sized. And excuse me, I asked HAED if they would chart it for their crown jewel canvases, and they said they could. They did. And a short while later, I ordered the canvas. At about the same time, I saw the finished stitch of the battle. It might just be battle, not the battle. And my husband happened to be watching kind of at my shoulder when I came across the picture, and he was like, hang on, wait, what is that? I gotta have that. Can you make that for me? Well, I already have a cross stitch piece, technically two, on the go for him. And HAEDs take a really long time, and he's Mr. Impatient. So instead of adding a third piece to the pile for him to ask me when is it going to be finished, I thought that it would be better for me to do a cross stitch conversion. But I really didn't want to, looking at the size of the regular chart, I would have to break it up into multiple panels. That would be difficult, complicated. It would also make it very large. And while we haven't bought our forever home, our walls in our rental don't have enough room for giant pieces of battle scenes. It's two ships having a battle on the waves. So I decided that I would ask if it could be made into a mini. And so I did this when the special services opened up. They had been closed for a while. I contacted the HAED through their special services order request, and I put in an order to have them convert it to a mini, which they were able to do. Then I bought the pattern and asked about getting the canvas, and their licensing for that piece does not allow them to print the design onto a canvas, but they could give me a blank canvas. So I asked for a blank canvas, ordered the two canvases. They've come in. I filmed the unboxing of the canvases. Part of it did get chopped off. I knocked over my light and my camera. And so then I had to I got everything situated, and I thought I had restarted the filming, and I really had stopped it. So the second bit of me just rambling and putting it back together and putting it away into its box got cut off, but the bulk of the unboxing for the canvases from HAED I do have. I'm still waiting, and that's why this is going to be a piece together video. I'm waiting on my gems from, or my drills from Jaded Gems Designs, something like that. When they come in, I'll be able to tell you, because I can never remember the name correctly. I sent her over the link to the charts and asked her to give me a quote. She gave me a quote. I said it's good to go. She put it up as a custom order on her website. I was able to click add to cart and pay it right then and there. So now I'm just waiting for the drills to be boxed up and shipped to me. I also decided that it would be a really good idea to get some key spots and do ABs and or glow in the dark drills. So I ordered a bunch of those from Diamond Painting with Sparklers, and that order has actually come in today. So I'm going to do the filming of the unboxing of the sparkly ones, the extra sparkly ones. And then once I get in the rest of the drills, I'll finish up the cross stitch conversion intro video by compiling this intro plus all the other items. I have here a couple of canvases that are for cross stitch conversions. I have ordered the patterns from Heaven and Earth Designs, and I also ordered the canvases from Heaven and Earth Designs. One of the canvases is printed with the pattern, or that's how I interpreted what I ordered. And then the other one is a blank canvas because they do not have the rights to make to convert the cross stitch design. They have the rights to the cross stitch, they don't have the rights to the diamond painting. It came in a tube. Cutting off the tape that covered this end was a little bit difficult. As you can see, it's packed very nicely with a foam roller, and the canvas is inside. So let's see what we've got here. So what we have here is, looks like the first one that shows up is the blank canvas for the design that they do not have the rights to do diamond painting for. And then this should be, and it is, the canvas for the other one, which is Mini Orion Nebula. You could do color or you could do black and white. I chose black and white. I did choose poured glue for both of these. I started out with poured glue. I really like poured glue, and everything I've heard about double-sided tape doesn't sound like my cup of tea. As you can see, the symbol is printed along the side. And it looks like so they gave me the summary of the drill sheet for mini Orion. The other one's just a blank canvas, so they probably couldn't even do the blank sheet, but that's from that. And then these are uncut sticker sheets. So I have the if it was color, I have the color, but I have the black and white, so I've got the symbol and I've also got the number. And I can take these and trim them into labels, and from there use them on my drill containers. So that's what comes if you get a canvas that's printed from them. They've pre-done the washi tape on the edge. And they have also printed on here the name of the chart that this is. I'm going to see what is different with the blank. So the blank chart, they've done the washi tape on the edge, and so this one goes as I try to trip myself. What I have here is my package from Diamond Painting with Sparklers that has all of the sparkly goodness that I'm going to be putting into my two Heaven and Earth Designs cross-stitch conversion pieces. So, big old, it's almost like a brick. Very nicely packaged and then sent in a bubble mailer, so for even more support. Came fairly quickly, maybe 3 weeks, not even. So I ordered it after I finished Lion King. And that was on the 21st of August. So I ordered it sometime the week of the 20th, probably somewhere around the 23rd, 24th of August, and this is the 8th of September. So fairly quick. They're packed in here good. All right, I think I've got it all out. So one of the things I ordered was, this is a sticky tray. It'll stick to your table, what have you, and then it also is sticky. So it's sticky on both sides. And it'll stick. so that you can tilt your diamond painting or your diamond boat, and it will keep it from sliding down when you're on a tilt, on an angle. So I got 647 sparkly ABs at 712s. Bag is 779. 310, which instead of looking black almost looked blue because of the Aurora Borealis effect. I got 2 packages of 154. There are a ton of 154 in one of the pieces. Forget which one. Oddly enough, neither one of them has a ton of 310. I was like thinking 310 was going to be my go-to. This is 890. It's actually not in any of these pieces, but I love 890 is my favorite floss color. It's green. And so I threw a bag of 890 square drills in. This is 842, 648, 3041, 3072, 3371, this one I've got 3 bags of because it's in both of them. 3860, 535. And then I got glow in the dark jelly 712 and glow in the dark 310. And then I got just for the heck of it, a metallic square gunmetal gray. Don't know if I'll end up using this in my conversion, but I thought I might. And last but not least, my favorite tip for a square is the 3-placer. I like the metal ones, so I threw another one in the cart because I'm doing a lot of diamond painting at the moment, and I have plans for a lot of diamond painting, which means I need some more 3-placers. I have received here the packet of drills that I ordered for 2 HAED conversions. The first conversion is Mini Orion Nebula, and the second is Mini Battle. I ordered my drills from Jaded Gem Shop. Process was very simple. I sent the link to the pattern on Heaven and Earth Designs and asked for a quote, and then Jade at Jaded Gems Shop gave me a quote, put a custom order link up on the website. I put it in my cart, paid for it, and then waited. It took I'll double check. It feels like it took about a month. And I believe the website says 3 to 4 weeks, which is not bad. So I have 2 packages for Orion Nebula. And it looks like she has packaged them very nicely in terms of labeling them clearly what they're for, and also putting on there how many packages there should be. She did the same for Battle, so I have 1, 2, and a small third package for Battle. So I have up on my tablet, let's see if you can see this. I've opened up the pattern so that I can see what drills I'm supposed to get to double check that they are all here. And then I also have set up a combined set of drill cases. Since I'm going to be doing this on Pattern Keeper, I went ahead and just did them in numerical order. I do have plans to substitute ABs or glow-in-the-dark drills for some of the highlight areas. So for the battleship, I want to highlight around the edge of the ship. And then for Orion Nebula, I want to have some glow-in-the-dark features within the design. So I have purchased separately both AB and glow-in-the-dark drills. And so I have here, I put, just using my plain label maker, I put the regular one drill number, and then I put if there was an AB or a AB glow or even just a plain glow. So like 310, I got an AB version and I got a glow version. 5200, the version I got is an AB and a glow. It's both. And so this is for both kits, both patterns, because there is probably half the colors actually cross over. They're used in both, which is not surprising when you have an 80 odd color piece. So let me put you on fast forward and start checking the drills. Okay, so as always happens, I've not been able to put everything back in the bag. My 3800s are still out of the bag. I could probably shove them in there, but I didn't try because I'm gonna kit up. The one thing I will note is for anybody who's cross-stitched HAED, you'll know that white or DMC Blanc is listed as number 1, which causes some confusion because DMC also has a 01, which is a grayish color. They call it white tin, so it's white, but it's got a gray cast to it. So the 01 is not a color that comes in drills.
And as this does not surprise me, but the substitution number for 01 white tin is 762, which is technically an error. So I will be messaging the drill shop just to let them know. I was already planning for this particular color, which should be white blanc or B5200, to swap out with the 5200 glow. So I'm not at all worried about this, and any spot that needs it, this is a close enough color. I mean, it's more creamy than white, but I'm sure it would work. It's a very dark, Mini Orion Nebula is very dark in color. So, and there's very few, or there's reasonably few drills. There's 200 spots where the white should be. So I'm not super worried about the fact that I might end up putting it in as this creamy color. I'm just gonna have to remind myself that this is what they gave me for number 1, which should be blanc, because in their defense it says number 1 and there is a DMC 1, it just is 01, which is a whitish color. So anyway, I'm going to bring that to the attention of the shop just so that they can make that note in their system that there are 2 slightly conflicting colors in Heaven and Earth Designs, and to double check it if they have a number 1, if it's a number 1 or a 01. So other than that, my Mini Orion Nebula, it looks all good. I'm going to check Mini Battle, and then I'm going to kit up my drills. Okay, so I've been through all the drills, and there's a couple of small things that I need to email the shop about. The first one is that I did not find any packages labeled 3773. And the second was that for 646, which is supposed to have a little over 2,300 drills, I got 16 of these little packets. And then for the next color, this color, I have 2,400 drills, and I got 3 of these packets. I don't see, even with as many packets as I got of 630 or 646, I don't see this being the equivalent of 2,300, 2,400 drills. So I'm gonna send him a photo of this, and then also after I go ahead and put kit up into my containers, just as one last double check, let them know that I didn't get the 3773. Aside from those 2 small things, everything looks really good, and so I will report back at the end of this video with what their response was and to my email with the issues.